Hello Trail Dogs! In this episode of YouTube's least viewed channel, there is dismay at rain in Northern Europe.
Right, that is rain. Bugger. Okay.
I try to shout above the wind.
The main event is the wind noise.
And it turns out that men in Lycra can cycle quickly.
Oh, too fast.
My name is Gary. Welcome to One by Bikes.
So, it's a day off. I want to go for a ride. If we look in the garage, there is the bike rack, but that fits on a tow bar. And my car has no tow bar because it's a convertible. So how do I get that onto that so I can go for a ride? I use my Cyrus bones. I'll just fit that and I'll show you how it works. That's the bike in the back of the car. If you want to put a big bike on this thing, you got to get one of these bars, otherwise it doesn't work. So there are many straps and very long ones, but all I do is I use them to further secure the bike to the back of the car. It's fastened at the bottom by those two little feet. It's fastened by these straps, and it's fastened at the top. Right, let's go biking. Right, so I hope you can see me. You may or may not be able to hear me. We're just getting onto the motorway now. I'm right here. I am now. Right. Trying to operate a car and the camera whilst negotiating a tricky junction. Now, for all of you that think, ooh, a convertible car, that's got to be really cool. Yeah, it kind of is, but it does come with some drawbacks. Now, we're currently cruising on the motorway at about 100 kilometers an hour. The speed limit is 110. Actually, I want to back off a bit. With this rack on the back of the car, you're limited to 100 kilometers per hour. I don't know what that is in miles. I think it's maybe like 57 miles per hour or something like that. But with the roof down, you don't want to be going much more. Because the faster you go, the louder it gets. At anything over, say 110 kilometers an hour, the main event is the wind noise. You could have the best stereo in the world, you wouldn't hear a thing. But I will allow convertibles, especially on a day like today, are pretty nice places to sit. Pleasant, apart from the wind noise. If it gets really sunny, a convertible is more or less useless. And I'll explain that to you. makes your head hot. And if you're a bald man, not good. I may have to, the camera is now on that helmet. I didn't bring a hat with me, so I may have to put the helmet on, which I'm going to look like an idiot riding along in a convertible whilst wearing a helmet. So yeah, you just get hot inside the car. You can have your AC going full blast and it cools you down a bit. But you're talking about your puny little AC unit versus the sun. In the middle of summer, you just get hot. Right, turn this off and we'll see each other again at the trail. Okay, we have arrived. Let's get the car closed up. Now, Sophie's just sent me a text. She's at work in Copenhagen today and she says it's raining here, and I thought, damn, it isn't raining here, not yet anyway, and I hope it doesn't. Right, untie all this lot first. Remove the straps. This one's going to be a pain. No, quite easy. But this one, that's also easy. Lift bike carefully off. Find somewhere to lift it from. There we go. Don't lose handy piece of foam. Now then, this thing just undoes like that. And slips off. There we go. Now we need to get the bike upside down, because in order to get it on the back of the car, I had to take a pedal off. Bike upside down, guaranteed. That goes there, that goes there, pedal comes out. Right, that is rain. Bugger. Okay, let's get a move on. Get into the forest. Big drops of rain as well. It's not supposed to rain until later on today. I'm calling foul. Said it was going to rain at 5. A 30% chance. Well, there's a 100% chance of it raining here right now. And it's windy again. Hell's teeth. Sunny when I left town. Right. I did look, by the way, as you can see. Okay. So this is a brilliant thing to do on a day off. Now, this is the second ride of the day. I did a dawn patrol this morning with Sophie. Got up at 10 to chuffing 5. Whew. Yeah, up at 10 to 5. I'm waiting for an exercise ride. So that was a 20 clicks. And I don't know how long this is not going to be 20 clicks, but probably burn the same amount of calories. And unfortunately, it's calories that count. I'm over 50 and I'm still very much in love with pies and beer and cake, all of the good things in life. And unfortunately, what you put in kind of stays on when you get past a certain age. I don't know when that age was, but I've certainly passed it. Right, down here. Okay. Yeah, as usual, cycling in pine forest when it's a bit warmer, you get these absolutely amazing smells. Very Christmas tree-y, but mixed with a bit of heat and dust. Oh, this is, yeah. Remember this from last time. Mixed with a bit of heat and dust, it's got another smell to it. Reminds me very much of summers in the south of France. Love it. So anyway, before it gets too technical and I don't have the ability to speak, this isn't too technical, we started watching the World Cup downhills. We bought the TV package last year, we didn't bother. This year we thought, well, we'll give it a look. And the racing has been brilliant, the coverage, yeah, not as good. The first race from Fort William, we got commentary from, I think there's an Irish guy, Northern Irish. I don't recognise him, but then I'm new to the world of mountain biking, so he's probably an old racer. But in the commentary box there was also Aaron Gwynn, who I do recognise, Chainless Wonder Aaron Gwynn, and Tani Seagrave, chief mentalist of all. That woman is crazy, brilliant good. But last week from Bielsko-Biała, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, in Poland, which looks like an amazing course. I really like the look of that. I'm looking at it, I'm going, yeah, I got that, I can do that. I mean, some of the courses, Hardline for example, looking at that one and just going, nope, 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 don't have any of that. But Bielsko-Biała looked fantastic. Unfortunately for Bielsko-Biała, we didn't get any commentary on the day, and then our idea was to just watch the females on one evening, males on another, and just watch it over the course of a week, which, you know, it suits. But because we live in Sweden, the reason we didn't get any commentary is because the people, I'm guessing, have decided that no, we need Swedish commentary, which is fair enough. Right, is this a roll? Ah, it's a drop or a roll. That's a rough drop. So we got the Swedish commentary, which was alright, I guess. No good if you don't speak Swedish, but when everyone in this country just about speaks Swedish to a certain, if I beg your pardon, they all speak Swedish, but they all speak and have a really good understanding of English, even down to like 9 and 10-year-old kids. They're all pretty much fluent in English. So why can't we have Aaron Gwyn commentating? Because he's properly good. Right, drop coming up. Oh, that's good fun. Yeah. The racing though has been absolutely brilliant, gotta say. I mean, ooh, nearly over the bars there, landed a bit heavily. The big boys and girls just go out and they do their thing, and you expect quality from them and you get quality from them. But the juniors, wow. Asa Vermette is just phenomenal. I cannot wait to see him up in the seniors. And there are a couple of other fast boys as well. But geez, oh, the girls, oh my word. First race of the season, the Kiwi Eris van, I'm thinking about this properly, I want to say E and U together as an Oi van Leuven, but Sophie says it's a Dutch name, so it's probably Van Leuven, so we'll call it Eris van Leuven, with apologies for people in Germany. She gets a puncture at Fort William, straight out the opening gate, straight out the start gate, and you don't realise she's got a puncture because you don't see it, but you hear it, or rather you hear her screaming, no, 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 all the way down, no, no, and she kept going. Not a bad landing. Concentrate, man. I can't remember exactly where she finished. I think it was 5th or something. You think, wow, this girl is not only fast, but she's determined, and she rode the entire course with a flat back wheel. That's determination for you, spelled out writ large. And then the girl who won, she's a Heather, I think, someone or other, I can't remember her name, sorry, Heather, Scottish. And you think, oh well, you know, this is her home track, she's bound to win, or rather she has a very good chance of winning because she knows it, and she comes in and she wins and she's very happy, and you go, home field advantage. And then you're thinking, but I cannot wait to see Eris van Leuven in Poland, because she's going to be something else. So the races start with the boys, well, not with the boys, but Asa Vermette comes in first. That boy is so quick. Whew. But with the girls, I'm specifically watching out for Van Leuven, sorry. And she does not disappoint. She is fast as. But who else is fast? Wee Heather from Scotland absolutely smokes it. Man, the female juniors this year is going to be tight as. Interesting. Absolutely brilliant. And if they run them all on the Sundays, that's even better, because we go mountain biking on Saturdays. But there's no World Cup this weekend because there's Crankworks, hooray hooray, and the week after that it's Hardline. And Hardline is absolutely one of my favourite events. Hardline Tasmania was fabulous. First time it's run there, and boy, did it not disappoint. All of the people that made it down that course are absolute legends in my book, but none more than Louise Ferguson. I did a short about her a while ago. Basically, if you haven't seen it, she takes 2 massive bales full on over the bars. One of them, she even goes, just flies right off the course, picks herself up, picks herself up, dusts herself down, and goes flying off down to the bottom, where there's a 17-meter gap jump. Sends it over the bars twice, and then sends a 17-meter jump. And she said in an interview afterwards that after the second off, which looked worse, well, you saw most of it. Right, jump coming up. I'm not in the right gear. Oh. Cased it. Oh, cased the first one a little bit. Ah. Yeah, after the second off, the one where she goes over the bars, like full on proper, she picks herself up and she thought to herself, right, that's me, I'm off, I'm finished. And then she said, some little kid, 10-year-old, said to her in his Aussie accent, are you going to keep going? And she went, well, what are you supposed to do when a 10-year-old says to you, are you going to keep going? You know, you keep going. So she did. Hats off to you, Louise. You're an absolute star. Oh crikey, right, jumps. Yeah. Right. Well, it certainly worked on this stuff. And that is the first time that I've actually made it round that and not had to come across the grass. Excellent, I enjoyed that. Step up. Aye. Right. Oh yeah, that step up really works now. I mean, you got to pedal into it, but hey ho. Oh. Sweaty boy. Who am I talking, boy? Sweaty man. Sweaty man of a certain age. Ooh. Yeah, they've been out and done a fair bit. Oh, what a thing to do on a day off. It's not even lunchtime. Yeah. Right into the jump. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Cross country guy. Really fast through the corners. Ah, certainly left me for dead. Right, quick stop. Change the battery and get eaten by mosquitoes. Right, now that's where we started. We've just come up through there and this is the finish of it. So home for lunch, perchance a shower. I'm a little bit warm now. I needed a long sleeve when we started, sure as hell don't now. I'm going to cut across here. Hello little car. Right, one dawn patrol and one lunchtime session. Geez, I'm a fit boy. I'm not. This is my penance for drinking beer and eating pies. Not that mountain biking is much of a penance, it has to be said. That was good fun. And if you're watching people at Herbie, and why wouldn't you be? Really good job on the arena bit. That step up is now clearable. Right, concentrate on the task of driving. Let's go home and let's have lunch. Well, talk about lucky, folks. That rain that started to spit on us when we went out to go biking has really hit heavily here. So I've been very lucky getting home and not getting wet. Because that is not fun. Driving along in your open top car and all of a sudden spit spot. Oh dear, it's starting to rain. So people are probably looking at me now going, what's this idiot doing? Riding around in an open top car? Doesn't he know it's raining? No, I didn't know at all. Yeah, I'm going to say we were very lucky, or I was very lucky. You're sitting at home, you didn't need any luck. All you needed to do was watch. Get these puddles. So yeah, that's why I was getting some strange looks What are you doing driving around in a convertible when it's raining? Oh, it wasn't raining where I was.
That was totally weird. As I was driving back into town, roof down, da 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 da, not a care in the world. People were driving past me in their cars, looking at me, going, "What's this lunatic doing?" And I'm thinking, what's wrong? Out where I was, there was a touch of rain just before I started, and then nothing at all. As I came back into town, I noticed, the rumble strips at the side of the motorway, they were all full of water, and I thought, they've had some rain here. And then sure enough, get onto the city streets and they're all pretty much soaking, but it's not raining. What am I going to do? Stop and put the roof up? No, of course not. So I'm driving along with the roof down. It must have rained maybe 10 minutes before. People will be thinking, what's this guy doing? Anyway, that was one thing. Another thing was the cycling. Getting out by yourself on a day off is absolutely brilliant. Just yourself, no one there to pace you, apart from that guy in the Lycra. God, he was quick. Made me, what can I say? I don't think I'm that quick. Certainly not uphill. But he beat me downhill as well. So, hats off to you. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, like. If you haven't subscribed already, well, if you're not going to do it now, when are you going to do it? Leave a comment, do other things, but most importantly, get out there and ride your bike, even if it isn't your day off. So, that's the end, and as tradition goes, I have to say to you, I don't have to say to you, but I'm going to say to you, just in case you forgot, one buy is one more better. In it!